Hi, this is Coach Fausto on my first YouTube video. Let's talk about one of the things that I've been seeing, listening and watching the most on the platforms that I'm surfing, which are YouTube mainly, Instagram, not too much, and some Facebook. Nutrition is the thing that apparently at this very moment is either trendy, either a concern, something like that. Where to start? What is correct? There's this keto ongoing. There is no carbs ongoing, or low carbs ongoing. High carbs, high fats, low fats. Smoothies, no smoothies. Eat a stone. Look at my liver. Eat some glass, whatever. And all of them, they might work to some extent, and some periods of life, or might have an immediate impact on you that won't be sustainable, but it has already got your attention. For after 35 years of being in the profession, I can tell you this: there's no one way to go. With that, you already know. And there's no one way to go to yourself neither. I mean, there's no one training on eating procedure, protocol, whatever you want to call it, cycle, program that is going to sustainably work over time forever for you. No, you might need to do some changes, 180 degrees changes, 90 degrees changes, just a few degrees of the direction. Sometimes you go straight forward. Sometimes you need to pull back some in order to be able to if not to progress all the time, because that's not achievable neither, to sustain most of the progress that you might do along the years. Here's what I propose. We need to start somewhere. Someone will start. There is this tendency of not counting calories nowadays, which is okay, fair enough. That's your way, that's your way. That's not my way. So what I propose again will be find out what are you doing currently. For instance, get a metabolism rate checked, go to a doctor, ask for the study. It's quite accurate. And that will tell you how many calories do you need to keep yourself the way you currently are. And of course, the machine can see the way you look. That will be on you. So, you know that consuming 10 calories will keep you exactly the same, because that's actually what you're doing. And also, you know that if you consume less of those calories, you might lose weight. And if you put some extra calories, you might gain weight. Okay. So, let's say we have the 10 calories, and out of the 10 calories, we start seeing what are those calories made of. The macros. Macro. What is the macros? Okay. The proteins, the fats, the carbohydrates. Then you can check the sodium, many other things, but mainly those three will be okay with that. Fibers. Okay, if you want to change, we have to change something. The new factor in this equation will be your training, however. That will be the newest factor, not the change of the diet. So, what I recommend, again, will be you start training with a professional or with a monitor that knows or committed with the profession in the gym, and you will be already spending more than before. After 3 to 4 weeks, let's see what are the results. Then we assess what we have. After 4 weeks of resistance training plus cardio, eating the same that you were eating before, you lost 3 kilos. I'm saying, you know, you want to lose 3 kilos, 4, 5, and just putting the example on this particular hypothetical person. You lose 3 kilos, okay. Then we go for another 2 weeks. But we see that we reach a plateau. So now you're not losing weight. However, on the way you look, you are still changing. Okay, you're losing weight, you might change the composition. You might be already changing the composition. Remember that we are already 3-4 weeks. We are on the week number 6 already, and we have a change, not on the body weight, but yes, on the way I look. Okay, so be it. No change. The diet is still the same. I reach a second plateau. Now, I look the same. Actually, I think that I lose in tone. Might be perception, might be reality. And so we have to do some change. Most probably the change will be to reduce some of the carbohydrates that you might be consuming extra. Right now they have to. So we're gonna start seeing what happened. Remember that I just met you, so I can't possibly know you. I'm starting to get to know you. I'm gonna change something. My first change will be the carbs. Okay, let's not take them off. Let's keep the 10 calories, of which 3 of them are from carbs. Okay, don't go. Let's not go 2 calories of carbs. Let's keep the 3 calories on carbs. I'm gonna change where. We might have them in the morning and before the training and or right after the training, but we're gonna keep you out of carbs for a long period. Let's say from 7 p.m. until 7 a.m. that you wake up. That will be 12 hours. Most probably if you were insulin resistant, this new way of living, let's call it, or way of taking your daily day along the weeks, will have an impact on that. Most probably you will reduce your insulin resistance. What is insulin resistant? Is that for doing this, you need this amount of insulin. Whereas if you are not resistant, you will need this amount of insulin for this to happen. One other thing that we do know, 100% scientifically proved many times, is that whenever insulin gets into the equation, you stop losing weight, which is not bad. Also, insulin has one of the most or highest anabolic rates of all the substances, all the hormones that we have in our body. It will be, in this case, a protein hormone, not a androgenic hormone. It's a peptide. So by changing that, most probably we're gonna start getting to the side of the changing of the appearance and the body weight back again. When I reach another plateau, okay, but we don't need to touch again the calories. We are saying that you're not consuming a huge amount of calories. We found the metabolism rate, and your diet, your daily diet, is not too high on calories, but it's a bit too high on certain kind of calories that you don't really need because you are not moving a lot. They want to move a lot, so you might use a lot of those calories. Then in time, what will happen that you want to reach a plateau, your body will adapt to that, and we might need to change where to take those calories in order to get a benefit out of this. A benefit is always a benefit, but a benefit that we like to have. And then eventually we go to another step and we're going to start manipulating calories and a bit deeper into what those calories are made of. Hope that first video was kind of clear, besides the guy who decided to come under my window just today. And stay safe, take care of yourself and the people around you. Cheers.